You can see here event number 53, the men's lightweight 8 dash. As they get into the gates, closest to us in lane 3, we have St. Catharines, lane 4, Saratoga, lane 5 is Seattle, lane 6, Hanlon, and lane 7 is South Niagara Rowing Club.
Yeah, Seattle Rowing Club really having a presence at this year's regatta. They had the largest number of entries out of any club, so it's quite a commitment for those athletes and their coaches to make the trek across country to come here.
In the St. Catharines crew closest to us, we have Eric Buchanan sitting in 4th seat, and stroke seat is Jacob Giesbrecht. Both guys, of course, just winning the men's lightweight pair.
Yes, they did. They gave everyone in the grandstands a bit of a scare as they were coming towards the line and almost went for a little swim, but they've both recovered now. St. Catharines also the defending champs for this event. St. Catharines has won this event 10 times now. This trophy was originally presented to the winner of the intermediate 140-pound Coxed 4, an event that we no longer have here. The first time it was run as a dash for lightweight 8s was 1990, and Leander Rowing Club out of Hamilton won that in a time of 1:17.
Last year's winning time was for St. Catharines in a time of 1:20.66. 2 boats were excluded from the race last year, it looks like.
Yeah, the St. Catharines crew, they went down to U.S. Club Nationals where they won the senior men's lightweight 8, so that's quite an impressive feat. So they're going to be looking to continue their winning ways in the 8.
You can see everybody kind of getting ready there. A lot of guys have different ways of preparing for a start, and especially knowing, you can't have one bad stroke in an event like this. One stroke could be the difference between first and third even.
Yeah, thankfully for the athletes, the weather is far more cooperative today than it was yesterday. They're not dealing with the same headwinds. You can see a slight breeze on the course, but it's nothing that's going to impact them the same way the races were impacted by the headwind yesterday. Again, 3 Canadian boats in this race, 2 American boats against Seattle. That's quite a long drive for them to make their way over here, but really a lot of clubs will understand that the level of competition here is so high that really justifies the time and cost to bring their boats across the country, because the competition at the Royal Canadian Henley Regatta is so good.
They are racing for the Ralph Gifford Memorial Trophy. Ralph was an athlete and a coach at Brockville Rowing Club. Between 1954 and 1962, he was head coach and produced 14 Henley winning crews.
Yeah, in this race, you're going to see stroke rates over 50 strokes a minute. Some of them might drop down a little bit more to a more sustainable pace of 45. I'm getting St. Catharines here at 51, 52 strokes a minute right out of the gates.
They are not going to let that drop. I am absolutely positive these guys are gunning for gold, going for another gold medal in the men's lightweight 8 dash here.
Yeah, it looks like all of the boats got off nice and clean. You're not going to see much of a gap, especially between the top boats. You're going to see a lot of overlap here with the bow balls as they start to come more into line.
Exciting to see Hanlon in this as well. I think there's a good mix in there of experienced athletes like Andre Volvic and Patty Gogan, who are the stroke pair, but probably some junior athletes in there as well to round out the rest of the athletes. And I think they're in this.
I think they are too. They got out really clean. I was talking to one of the Hanlon coaches. He was saying that their coaches, Elwood Blues and his brother Jake, have done a really good job preparing this crew for the race.
This is exciting. I don't know about you, but it looks like South Niagara might be in this as well. You've got Kennedy Keith, Coxie there. She's going down to just a matter of days to get ready for, she's going on a scholarship to South Florida, I want to say.
Yeah, you have Fraser Darling, who's rode for Canada at the Junior Worlds. You have Kevin Keith, the multi-time medalist here at Schoolboy. Wow, that was a tight finish. With the camera angle, we couldn't see St. Catharines.
I think St. Catharines celebration might tell us a story here. Jacob lying down, losing his oar, giving his coxswain a handshake.
Yeah, boats having the...
Uh-oh.
Wow, 0.6 tenths of a second between St. Catharines and South Niagara in that race.
That was an exciting race for sure. And you just saw there the physical toll that a 500-meter race can take. One of the athletes having to lean out of the boat there at the end.
Yeah, especially if you had two athletes who had to race a very difficult race in the pair. They were pushed the entire way down. So their legs aren't fresh. So those other six guys definitely had to step up to do a little bit more work.
It looked like Zach Whiteley definitely pushing himself to the limit in that one. So unofficially, congratulations to St. Catharines for taking home the gold medal again in the lightweight 8 dash there.
That makes 11 for them.